Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another quick review, and it's another PlayStation 4 game that I've recently completed. So once I completed The Evil Within, I went on to this game, another scary game, and compared to Evil Within, this game in my opinion was a lot better. You know, in my opinion this game did a lot of things right as far as survival horror goes. But as you can see, it is Alien Isolation for the PlayStation 4. There's the back. So yeah guys, Alien Isolation, you know, just by looking at it at the beginning, you know, graphical wise, it looked really good. You know, the character models, like the voice acting in my opinion was really good. You know, and to be honest guys, the story as it went on, I think it was quite good. You know, it did a lot better than like the Evil Within. Evil Within's story was all over the place. But in my opinion, this game had a pretty damn good story. You know, interesting characters, interesting story and like concept. And as a whole, the game, in my opinion, it's just a lot better. First of all, I'm going to say what a lot of people are saying. You know, if you're into just like a lot of shooting action, this is probably not the game for you, because it's more about survival, surviving the attacks from, you know, certain enemies. Whereas games like Alien Trilogy, the Marine Campaign and Alien vs Predator, and Alien Colonial Marines, it was all about, you know, shooting everything in sight. But in this game, you can't really do that. You know, you can shoot humans and stuff, which to be honest is not advised, but I'll get to that. But yeah, it's more about survival. You know, it's just this dark, creepy atmosphere where, you know, majority of the time you just feel so alone and so helpless as the alien comes after you. First thing I'm going to talk about is, of course, the main thing, the alien. Oh my god, the aliens are so creepy. You know, they really are, guys. You know, every time I saw one, you know, had kind of shivers. You know, I'm not the kind of person that gets scared easily when it comes to games. I mean, Evil Within had a few like jump scares, a bit creepy at times, but this game, in my opinion, I was actually terrified at a few points. You know, my heart started racing, and I just felt like it was really tense. Such a tense game. So I think I know what scares me when playing a video game is the helplessness. You know, it was like playing Haunting Ground on the PS2. I loved that game. That game really scared me, just for the fact you felt so helpless. You know, you had a dog that could help you like distract the enemy, attack the enemy. You could like drop a few like little bombs and things, but you couldn't like kill the enemies. You didn't have a gun or anything. You had to, you know, the only way you could survive enemy attacks would be like hiding under a bed or hiding behind a curtain. Whereas in this game it's even worse, because, you know, if you get spotted by the alien, you know, good luck running, because, you know, you can't outrun it. The alien's so fast. You know, so if you get spotted, you're pretty much done for, unless you can maybe push it back with a flamethrower, and if you've not got that, you're pretty screwed. And what I also love about this game is the unpredictable AI of the alien. You know, the AI, it's so unpredictable. You know, you could just be walking along and suddenly it appears in front of you. You know, it's really scary. There's a part in this, guys, that really got me by surprise. It absolutely terrified me and nearly made me jump off the bed. But the alien was going around, you know, I was trying to find a way to get around the alien. So, and it was coming round to the room that I was in, so I was like, oh crap. And I turned around, hid in a wardrobe. It was like a little locker thing. And I was like, yeah, I'm safe here. And because the alien came in the room, I was looking around, it looked like it was ready to go out, and then suddenly it just turned around and bloody opened the locker and obviously killed me. You know, it was just the fact that I thought I was safe in the locker. You know, I was watching it, you know, roaming around, and it was just about to head out the door, and I thought, yeah, I'm safe. And then suddenly it just turned round, you know, faster than a bullet, grabbed me out of the locker and then killed me. You know, and that is the thing that I need to do with more horror games, you know. Don't give you like tons and tons of ammo. You know, give you like enemies like chasing you that you cannot kill. You know, it just feels so much better, because, you know, you can't kill the alien. You know, the only way you can really, you know, save yourself or survive is by hiding, avoiding it, or, you know, trying to push it back with a flamethrower. Even then, it goes up into a vent and then it comes back again maybe 20 seconds later. You know, so you can't get rid of it for long. And yeah, you can probably tell, guys, I'm just full of praise for this game. You know, if you play this, you've got to play it in the dark though. It's so great playing it in the dark. Put the volume up, turn the lights out, and just have a blast. unless you're really, really scared of games. But yeah guys, a great game. Yeah, it's not just aliens in the game, there's the working Joes which try and kill you. They're kinda creepy. You know, when you're trying to like kill them, and you know, you can't really melee attack them because they just like grab your arm. So then you try and shoot them, and obviously trying to shoot them or trying to shoot humans obviously draws the attention of the alien. You know, so if you fire a shot, you better get out of that area or the alien will come after you. You know. So guns are not really, you know, recommended. You know, go for like stealthy kills on humans and stuff. Try to avoid firing your gun as much as possible. So yeah, there's humans, like I say, humans, working Joes, aliens, the face huggers or whatever you call them. You know, the things that look like spiders. They kill in one shot. The alien kills you in one shot. I don't think I mentioned that. The alien does kill you in one shot. You know, there's no, you know, little claw attack or anything. It does kill you in one shot. You know, if it grabs you, you're dead. And face huggers as well. If they basically jump onto your face, again, you're dead. One hit kills. Working Joes and humans obviously don't kill you in one hit. But it do take your health down quite a lot. So yeah, so be a bit careful with that. Yeah, that's the enemies, guys. Again, that's another thing I think adds to the, you know, the scary, you know, tense factor. The alien obviously killing you in one hit. It's obviously terrifying to think about, really. And the save points as well. You have to save your game manually at these little like stations. And oh my god, these stations can be quite kinda, you know, far apart at times, you know. So you have to keep looking out for them basically. Because if you go through an area without going to that save station and you die, well, you'll go back to basically your last time you manually saved. Which is, it can be a bit frustrating, you know, but again for me that's kinda survival horror, you know, going back to your last like manual save. Given an example of it being a little bit frustrating was a point, I got the save point, and then about maybe 5 or 6 minutes or so trying to avoid the alien, trying to sneak past them and stuff. I got to the save point finally, I was so happy. I was just about to bomb and save it and I got killed by the alien just at the save point. And obviously that meant I have to go back to the last save. So that can be a little bit annoying, you know, because you can't save, you know, safely. You know, you've got to really watch out because you can be killed just before you save. Which can be a bit frustrating, but that kind of gave me encouragement, you know, to keep playing it. You know, because I'm going to beat this bit, you know, I'm going to outsmart this alien. But yeah, the game overall, guys, is really, really good, you know. Going back to the alien again, you can distract it by throwing flares. Obviously flares are bright and stuff and sparkly, and you know, that obviously distracts the alien for a little while where you can maybe try and sneak past it. You know, so it's very good to like craft like items as well. You like craft like mines and like grenades and things, pipe bombs. You know, you craft all this stuff, which obviously helps you, but you know, pipe bombs and that don't work well against the alien, only like working Joes and humans and things. But they're there, you know, for other enemies to help you survive. So yeah guys, I think really that's all I can say. Praising this game like mad, am I? Yeah, I just think it's a really, really great game, and I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing more of this kind of game, you know, and hopefully we'll see an Alien Isolation 2 and other games like this, you know, in the future, because this was so good. You know, this wasn't just a game, this was an experience, and a bloody good one, you know. As for negatives, I think there's a few I could mention, you know, there's nothing major, in my opinion, you know. There's a few graphical glitches. There was a bit where this guy was talking to me, he was basically in front of me, and he was like, you know, glitching up a bit, he was like jumping all over the place. You know, it was a bit weird, but to me, guys, I don't really mind that kind of thing. You know, it's very hard to make a game nowadays without any, you know, glitches. You know, it's a big game. You know, it probably took me about 13, 14 hours to complete on the normal difficulty, so it's quite a big game. And yeah, you'll definitely get your money's worth out of this game. Another thing was, there was quite a lot of just walking around. You know, obviously backtracking and stuff. You know, it's not the best, you know. I don't think anybody likes backtracking, going through the same areas we've been to before. You know, even with the alien, you know, kicking around, it can be a bit, you know, I've seen this place before. You know, it can make you lose a little bit of interest every now and again. Because backtracking, it's not that fun. And I was a bit, maybe from like chapter 5 to chapter 6 or something, where the alien wasn't around and it was just for me it was still good, you know, but mostly you were just fighting working Joes and humans for a couple of chapters, and for me that it was okay, but that's probably the weakest part of the game. You know, I just wanted, you know, the alien to be around. You know, it just makes the game so much better, and it makes it so tense, and that is the way I always love the game, when the alien's around. But that being said, guys, overall really good experience, and if you're a survival horror fan, you've got to play this game. This game's fantastic. You can get it for about, what, £14–15. I got mine for 12, but yeah, it's worth every penny, guys. Now that I've done this review, I can put this on eBay now, you know, while it's still worth, you know, £15–16. But will I rebuy this in the future? You bet your money on it, guys. This is definitely a game I'm going to rebuy and play through again, because this was so enjoyable, you know. But you know, now that I've completed it, I'm not going to play it for quite a while, you know. And when I want to play it again, you know, it'll probably drop in price. So that's what I'm going to do with PS4 games, just so I can play more games and feel less guilty about spending a lot of money on them. But Alien Isolation, guys, fantastic, great stuff. Probably my third favourite game on the PS4 that I've played so far. You know, Far Cry 4, then Rayman Legends, and then Alien Isolation. In my opinion, that's my top 3. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you all later, and let me know what you think of Alien Isolation if you've played it. See you guys.